Alrighty, so it's time to do a quick preview where we're going to look at the Sunday games that's going to be happening in match week number 2, and I already did the preview for the Saturday game, which I'll leave a link in the description in terms of that. But in terms of the Sunday game, we only get 2 this week, and both of them is going to be on national television. One is going to be happening in the afternoon, and then the other one is going to be happening in the evening or late night, depending on if you're watching this in the East Coast. And certainly, my condolence to those that is watching in the East Coast in this game between LAFC versus the Portland Timbers, with the way that this is. Definitely going to be a late kickoff with how this game is going to start. But let us actually begin with the afternoon kickoff that's going to be on ESPN between Austin FC versus Inter Miami. And this, of course, is the first ever meeting between two of the newest teams in MLS, and we're going to see a lot of that, especially with these expansion teams playing against interconference opponent that they're going to be facing them for the very first time, because during the time when Austin was in the league last season, they only get to face 2 Eastern Conference teams, and for Inter Miami it's kind of the same thing too. And the fact that even when they came in during the COVID shortened year, they didn't get to play against a lot of teams from the other conference. So yeah, this should be a very interesting match, and this is also a game where it's going to be interesting to see how Austin can follow up after an impressive victory that they had against FC Cincinnati. I mean, Austin, they've been gifting the fact that they've been getting some easy games to start the season. I mean, I'm not saying Inter Miami is an easy opponent, and I think it's going to be definitely tougher than, again, FC Cincinnati. But compared to the next couple of games that I think Austin will play, which their schedule is going to be tougher, where they're going to be playing, I think they play the two Cascadia team, that is Seattle and Portland. Yeah, it's important for them to kind of continue to rack up these easy wins. Though, again, for Inter Miami, I thought their game against Chicago, I thought they played well in that one, even though, it will be disappointed that they draw a point in that game. But it kind of also showed that this young group that they are bringing into this season, albeit it's not really going to be a team that I think is going to be a playoff contender. There's already some promise that this young group can actually do well and actually have a decent kind of season. Now, moving on to the night game, which is LAFC versus the Portland Timbers, which will be happening on FS1, and the start time will be 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, but the actual kickoff is 7:25 p.m. local time. All-time meeting between both of these teams, it's a 4-4-5, or actually, it's not 51. That's actually a 5, and I think I forgot to put who of course is the favorites in terms of the all-time meeting. I think it's the Timbers that has a slight edge over LAFC in terms of that record. But in terms of the last 5 head-to-head matchup, well, it's been really close between both of these teams. Though the Timbers have kind of got LAFC number in the last 5 head-to-head matchup. It was a 2-1 win that they had last time that both of these teams at Bank of California Stadium, and then another 2-1 win against LAFC before another 2-1 win against LAFC, a 1-1 draw between both of these teams, and then a 1-1 draw between both of these teams in the prior last 5 head-to-head meeting. But again, I expect this to be another one of those games that it's going to be relatively close, but I will also not be surprised that this game could be a high-scoring game too. I mean, when you have LAFC, and at least from last week of what we saw from Carlos Vela, it seems like he's definitely back to being his best, and it seems like LAFC attack finally are back to what they were in 2019. And then, of course, we saw the Portland Timbers, even though, they had to come from behind to get a draw against New England Revolution. They definitely showed their high power attack during that game too. So yeah, this game could be a high scoring game. I mean, I know the last 5 head-to-head matchup doesn't show the fact that this could be a high scoring game, but when you look at when both of these teams meet against each other in their first couple of meetings, there was a lot of high scoring affair between both of these teams. So this could be the case once again, especially the fact that LAFC, their defense, yes, they got a clean sheet against Colorado, but this is going to be a much tougher task against a very lethal Timbers attack. And then also when you look at the Timbers and their defense, in the last game against New England, yeah, they didn't look at their best, and it's not going to be easy now that their defense is going to be facing against one of the most potent attack in the league for this upcoming game. But yeah, there you have it. That is pretty much it for the quick preview of both of these Sunday games. As always, let me know in the comments below what do you think of both of these games, and let me know in the comments below your prediction for both of these games. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time.